Arsenal? I was not familiar. I was not familiar. Guys, um, welcome back to Sophia's Football Talk. We were not supposed to be live, as you know, it's late here in Austin, Norway. But I was like, nah, I gotta do a quick live. I have to talk about what I had witnessed today. First and foremost, just to get it out of there, and we will talk more so in depth. Forza Inter 1-1, almost about to bottle it at the end, but luckily won as I predicted 2-1 in the preview from yesterday, featuring the Bayern view. I'm very happy about that. But we have to start to talk about the Arsenal game, Arsenal Real Madrid, because that is a game to just go straight into the history books. Insane. And as obviously I'm a United fan. Y'all know me, some of you guys know Inter fan as well. But like first and foremost, United. I would never want Arsenal to do well. Never. Whatsoever. As a neutral, what a game of football it was. Wow. 100% deserved to win that game. Declan Rice. Bend it like Beckham? We'll talk about all of that. First and foremost, make sure that you give this video here a big thumbs up. And of course, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we are on the road to legit 10K subscribers. So let's make it happen. Give me 1 second. I need to charge my computer. I assume that I have enough battery, but no, of course not. Your girl wasn't prepared like the game. Even my hair is doing a madness. Oh my god. Okay, we're here. Also become a SFT member. Link is in the description box. Zeus, hope you're doing well. 82 says, what a game. I know. Pick up Paul, yes. Up the Inter. Forza Inter indeed. That was mad. Yep. Up the says, worst hated watch ever. I'm in pain. Yeah. I really wanted Real Madrid to like smack the crap out of Arsenal. And then they didn't do that. We have to talk about it. So, okay. Arsenal won 3-0 at home at the Emirates. Just uttering those words is quite insane to say. 3-0. Like, I feel like, this is a simulation. I'm not really here. We're actually not all real. Like, this does not feel real whatsoever. It feels like it's I don't know, something from a sci-fi movie. It don't feel real. Okay. Arsenal get a free kick. I think Declan Rice gonna take it. Okay, they pinpoint the camera to Arsenal set piece coach. We haven't really been seeing that much of him lately, as they've kind of, yes, they've been scoring set pieces here and there, but not as frequently as they were doing, I would say a lot more in the earlier stages or midway through the season even. So free kick, Declan Rice, pew, boom. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was just like, I had to clap. You know how good of a free kick is when I had to clap. I didn't stand up because I was so comfortable in my seat, but I had to be like, wow, oh my God. Because I'm a lover of football. And like the art of like a great free kick for me, I'm gonna celebrate that. We shall celebrate that. And damn, what a free kick it was. This game should have ended in at least 6-7-0 to Arsenal with the amount of chances. The fact that Courtois was having these double, triple saves left and right made sure that Real Madrid, as long as possible, was still in the game, but they weren't able to do much. They weren't able, certain players didn't step up. They were maybe started off well in the first half, but they just completely died off. Certain players were nowhere to be found. Vinny. Bellingham, Vinny especially, felt like was. I mean, Mbappe was trying to do something. It's like, I can't do all of it myself. I need y'all as well. Y'all need to help me, you know? And they didn't help him. They didn't help him whatsoever. In the 70th minute, another free kick. You're thinking, surely ain't going to do it again. Declan Rice, long and behold, 12 minutes after scoring that first free kick, he scores another one. A brace of a free kick. And you're thinking, the first one was even, it curled, wonderful, magnificent. Second one was even better. I was like, how? How is it possible to even find one better than the first one? Incredible scenes. And then 5 minutes later, Mikel Merino makes it 3-0, and the game is done. Are Madrid able to get back into the second leg? If there's any team that's able to do it, it's Real Madrid. Especially the fact that the second leg is at the Santiago Bernabeu. But I ain't gonna lie, it will be tough. It will be tough, especially when you haven't been able to score at least one goal. Like it was 3-1, but I can't, for the love of me, completely write Real Madrid out of this just yet. I can't do it. We have to see how the second legs go. But regardless, Arsenal fans will remember this, because by not having a proper number 9, because they were struggling. Bukayo Saka, by the way, was wonderful as well. Man in the match, Declan Rice, overall. But, especially for the second half, like, of course, those 2 goals, but everything else that he was doing after that was wonderful. But Bukayo Saka, throughout when he was playing for the majority, and I believe, I hope he didn't go out with an injury, but he went out in the 74th minute, and he was incredible. Like, I have no idea why, obviously they didn't have that many options. I know that, they kind of just had to put a David Alaba there, but he was hella exposed. David Alaba was struggling. He ain't that, since the long-term injury that took him out for a large part of the season, and even prior to that, he's not been the same. He really hasn't. He's a shell of himself. Bukayo Saka definitely took advantage of that. He was brilliant. The midfield was great. The midfield battle, they won it. They won all of it. Arsenal, put my hands up. You guys were brilliant today. I'm not taking anything away from y'all whatsoever, because wow. I'm just shocked, literally. Wow, incredible. In the 94th minute, Camavinga gets himself sent off with a second yellow card. So he's obviously going to be missing the second leg. I felt like he started off quite shaky in the first half, but I felt like he grew more and more into it. And I felt like he was one of the few that was actually trying to be able to break play, win the ball back, yada, yada, yada. But it wasn't much to do with the ball. Still wasn't the best game, of course. But Real Madrid, they definitely deserve to lose this game. It's Arsenal. Wow. Once again, you're missing a Gabriel, right? In that defense, you're having a Kivior play. And Kivior had one big kind of bosom moment. Other than that, still pretty solid though in that left center back role alongside a Saliba. They did their thing. Miles Lewis Kelly kept Rodrigo very much quiet for the majority of the game. And people are saying, he's definitely had a target on his back ever since that game against Man City when he scored, did that celebration. People has been on his back. And I think it's been a bit wrongfully. I like the kid. I respect the resilience 100%. So I'm not taking anything away from that, but wow. Some crackhead had bet on Arsenal winning 3-0. He's rich now. Oh my God. Wow. Now, guys, insane. The game, wow. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, first and foremost, keep getting the likes up and subscribe once again. Upman says Ule wanted rice, but the shirt sellers, nostalgists wanted CR. Don't you ever dare putting him. I might even need to ban you. I'm not ban you, but give you a slight timeout just for putting CR and Kelly in the same sentence. A slight timeout. Slight timeout for that. No, you're not gonna disrespect Utman. I respect you, but you ain't gonna be disrespecting my goat. You're not gonna do that with a guy that's behind bars for something quite serious. Nah, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not doing that. But once again, big up to Arsenal. We need to kind of go quickly also to the other game because this stream obviously is not going to be the longest. I was supposed to just film a video, but I was thinking, nah, let's just go quickly live. But I also do need to talk about the buying into the game before we then wrap up. And then I'll see you, of course, tomorrow for United games. But so, to move on to the Bayern into the game, we had obviously with lots of injuries, both Bayern, Alphonso Davies wasn't playing, Jamal Musiala wasn't playing, Pavlovic wasn't playing, Upamecano wasn't playing. The injuries to key players, very clear. And Inter, we didn't, did even DeMarco come in? No, he didn't. Probably see him more for the second leg. DiMarco didn't. No, he didn't actually get any minutes. Interesting. For Inter, obviously the game ended in 2-1 to an Inter. Lautaro Martinez scored the first goal. What a rocket of a goal that was in the 38th minute. Incredible goal, by the way. Wonderful, beautiful goal from El Capitan. Wow. Wonderful. In the 85th minute, Muller comes in as a proper super sub, scores, gets an equalizer. And at that moment, I was thinking, if y'all dare to bottle another game, back-to-back games where you guys are up, you're leading very much at the end, you're going to bottle this. Oh, nah. Because I was still in shock with the Arsenal game, and I was thinking, please, Inter, wrap this up. I beg you. And then long appeal, Fratesi comes in, 88th minute, scores. Also as a super sub. Takes off his shirt. Woohoo! Wonderful. Very happy about that. I did, like I said, predict 2-1. And to be fair, I felt like Inter was controlling and being very well in first half, and then Bayern kind of slowly grew a little bit more into it. Second half, there were parts where I felt like Bayern was really going at Inter. And Inter was defending, clearing out, but we weren't able to kind of get past our own side, our own half. But still, been able to have some moments here and there with some chances. But not just able to get it over the line. And Jan Sommer was brilliant with the saves that he had to make. Bayern definitely, I don't feel like they had maybe the proper shooting boots on. Like Harry Kane had he missed the sitter early on, even in the first half. And I believe in the second half he had a big chance as well. So did Bayern miss Musiala? I think so. Yes, Guerrero, I think, did an decent job in that 10, but they still missed the Musiala's qualities 100%. Oliso tried to do a lot. But other than that, they still was missing something. And Stanisic, I believe it is, on that left-hand side, that left back roll, can't lace Alphonso Davies' boots whatsoever. No. So, yeah, they definitely was missing him as well. For sure. Yeah. So I'm glad that the second leg is going to be played at the San Siro at Inter's ground next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is going to be good. That's going to be Easter holiday here in Norway, so all the schools and stuff are closed. So yeah, that's think probably some of the kids will be watching, eh? Either way, I'm excited already for next Wednesday. I mean, tomorrow we have PSG and Aston Villa. I think that's going to be a very good game. And you have Barcelona versus Dortmund as well. I mean, you think, especially with Barcelona v Dortmund, you're thinking Barcelona definitely should get this over the line. But then again, remember, Dortmund went all the way to the final last season. So I don't think we should be sleeping on Dortmund whatsoever just because Barcelona are big favorites in this particular clash, in this particular fixture. I get it. 100% you would kind of be like, okay, surely, what should I say? Surely Inter, or not Inter, Barcelona get this over the line 100%. But hey, you never know. You never know. Now I just am still, I just am like, I still was shocked over what I saw. Well, yeah, I'm gassed about next week. Gassed about proper like football being played. Because this past weekend was atrocious with the type of football we were watching in the Premier League. It was just nah. With the Manchester Derby and just in general, it's been quite boring. But Champions League football will forever. Even when Man United isn't in there, I still will always watch the Champions League. Always, doesn't matter. If Inter gets knocked out, I will still be watching because I love football. There's something with competitions that is just magical, especially the magical Champions League. I've written down, it's one of my goals. I have to go to Champions League night. I need to go see Man United play in the Champions League. I need to go see Inter in the Champions League. I need to go to Real Madrid Champions League. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go and experience these things while I still can. That is something. Now that I'm 30, life's too short. I need to. City win their first UCL a few years ago. If Arsenal win theirs too, who will we banter? Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. There was something in me that says, like when Arsenal went 3-0 up, I was thinking, damn, could this finally be Arsenal's time to do it? Could it? Could this be Arsenal's time to actually do it? That would be insane. Personally, I want to still be able to bend to Arsenal. The fact that Arsenal still haven't won a Champions League is insane. Like when you think about the type of club that Arsenal are, they should have years ago, right? Like in that 2006, maybe Barcelona, final, should have won it years ago. Oh, this says 30. Girl, you are 23. Don't like, brother. Bam. I turned 30 2 months ago. Legit, I'm 30. 95 gang. Let's go. I just have a baby face. I know I look hella young. And that's about it. But yes, I am 30. Not getting any younger. Ugh. I am ready. Arsenal, we beat. Who? Who? Either way, guys, we're probably going to be wrapping it up right now. But let me know your score prediction now for the second leg. Who will be going through? Will it be Arsenal at the end? Will Arsenal go past Real Madrid? Will they? Because I believe the last time Arsenal won and went past Real Madrid was actually when they were in the final. What if this happens again? What if we see an Arsenal-Barcelona final? And Arsenal actually wins it. Oh my God, that makes me a bit sick. Imagine though. Imagine. Could it? And what about Inter Bayern? I think Inter does it. We'll be back tomorrow, by the way, people. So I will be back live before the rest of the other Champions League games to talk about Lyon versus United, of course, as we're playing away to Lyon on Thursday. So we will be talking some, Europa League stuff, and then most likely do a Champions League pre-recorded video as a reaction for the other games. Utma says, our skipper wanted Neves and Rice, but my club left me with Uggs and Sof. Wants me to remain calm. Stay calm. Arsenal, fortunately, but I have a feeling Barca winning the UCL. Maybe. I hope Inter does it. I beg Inter does it. Inter carrying Italy. All the other Italian teams got embarrassed to see it. This is what I'm telling you. Inter is the hope. It's the hope. But guys, we're going to end it here. Thank you all so much for being a part of the stream. Like this stream on your way out. And of course, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Consider becoming SFT member. Link is in the description box. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Sophie's out. Bye-bye. Yes, see you tomorrow. Yes. For Europa League preview. Bye-bye.